Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught me the truth out of the Bible, and amongst other things. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered to all four corners of the earth, my fellow laborers who push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. Yeah, man. Let me start immediately. Klaus Schwab brags WEF can fact check your subconscious by hacking your dreams. You see? Scientists have a stark warning for us. The globalist elite can now hack your dreams, fact check your subconscious, and target your dreams with mind control messages to influence your behavior. And they are already rolling out the technology. So this is what it is all about, man. You know, these global elites want to control everything what you are doing and saying, because how you call him, Yuval Harari, Salakia, he was saying already that they want to go under your skin and surveillance you 24/7. He says something in the likes that dictators always dreamed about it, to control the people, you know, on that kind of level, man. So to control your mind, this is what Esau always is thinking and wants, man, to control you totally, man. You see? So let me go to a scripture of Salakia. Let me play the video first. Then we're going to go into a few scriptures.
Scientists have a stark warning for humanity. The globalist elite can now hack your dreams, fact check your subconscious, and target your dreams with mind control messages to influence your behavior. And they're already rolling out the technology. Mind control for the masses, in which even our dreams are controlled and manipulated, with or without our consent, is the future for humanity, according to the global elite. What will this look like in reality? If an ordinary person who was raised in a good Christian home happens to be operating under the illusion that a woman cannot have a penis, or that pedophilia is evil, don't worry, the WEF will have...
You see? Because that is that world they are creating now. That's why they're pushing these agendas left to right, you know, to say to you that this is normal, this is good. Meanwhile, it is against Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. It is against everything that the Bible said that you cannot do, man. What the Most High said, because He created everything. He created us, man. But this devil goes against everything that the Most High set up. And the same devils, like that Yuval Harari said also, that God is absolute, and there is no more God, because they are the new gods. You see? And like we say in Esau, Edom has a God complex, man. He got a real God complex. He tried to be the Most High. So the next step, the NWO, what they now are creating, you know, is to have total control over the people, man. That is what they are all about. That's why they have their goals 2030, and all your governments, your the so-called royalties, they're all in it, man. Bilderberg meetings, the meeting at Davos with the WEF. But then these so-called agencies, you know, like the Dutch agency, the IVD, the AIVD, you know, it's like Homeland Security, says that there is conspiracy, you know, that extreme conspiracy against that people. Let me say it like this: that a lot of people that they have concerns that a lot of people are turning radical because they believe that the global elites control the world. But that is true, because it comes out of their own mouth. But you see, like in this article, they want control the narrative, They want control your conscience, that you cannot be against them, and you need to everything what is evil, you need to say that it is good. So let me go to a scripture. Bear with me. This is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You see? And this is what they do, man. And hey, Yahweh said, woe unto them, because they gonna get it, man. You think that Esau Edom can continue with this wickedness and evilness? Look what has happened to Pharaoh and Egypt. Look what has happened to all these so-called empires who thought that they can, with the worshipping of Baal and of all these wicked gods and child sacrificing and all the things that it was doing, what is happening right now too. What you think that they can continue forever? That this kingdom is gonna stand? That the Most High ain't gonna put a stop to this? Hell yeah! With the skittle agenda, what they are pushing, confusing children. You think that they can continue with this? Of course not. There's gonna be a stop, and the Most High is gonna do in a great fashion, man. You see? But these devils, they put in evil for good and good for evil. They put darkness for light and light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So Esau Edom turns everything upside down. This is what they do, man. You see? And that is that whole agenda, what they are rolling out, man. Baphomet, everything upside down. So above, so below. And this is how they operated. And they don't make no shame anymore to openly express their feelings and who they really are. So the mask is coming off. And a lot of people, a lot of people also start to see like, hey, man, they are the problem here on this earth. So that's why, Yahweh Ratasa, Lord willing, I'm going to make a video about this, because I have a lesson already for a few weeks, for a while, laid down, and I need to go in through it, because it is now really actual that they are attacking the truth, because they don't like the truth. They are against truth. They want, that's why stated in this verse, they call evil good, and you need to agree with that. You understand? So the Bible is like kryptonite for them. So they don't. That's why they changed the. There was also an article that they tried to rewrite the Bible and said, "Thou shalt not eat no meat." That is not in the Bible, because why? They want you to eat bugs. They want you that you are going fully ahead with the agenda that they are pushing for now, man. So you be ready for the transhumanism agenda, that you all be ready for the things that I'm just now in the video that you are listening to, what is happening, man. Go in your subconscious, controlling you, know everything, every thought, everything that you are doing. Because why? This devil has a God complex, man. He tried to be the Most High. That's why. And if you don't know about the Most High and His only begotten Son, you're gonna fall for this trap, man. You are the one who's gonna take His mark. You're gonna take that sea hip, what's stated in the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. You're gonna take that mark of the beast, only because you are confused and you don't know what is going on. You're gonna fall for it, man. Hey, and you're gonna perish by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So if you don't know what is going on, hey, man, you are for a hell of a ride, man. That's why we have comforted the scriptures, because through prophecy we know what is going on, man. And things ain't gonna come for us as a surprise, because we all already know, because this was written, man. And the victory of the saints is also written, man, over the evil, over Satan, over the Edomites. Victory is written, man. That Jacob will prevail, that he is the beginning of the world that is follow it, because Esau is the end of it. And the end of Esau is very soon, man. Because these are the prophecies, man. This was thousands of years was this prophet, this word, this prophecy was prophesied that this would happen, man. And we live in those times. Because is this not, if this is not the time, then hey, like stated that Yahweh said, no flesh is gonna be saved, man. If it ain't gonna be some spiritual heavily intervention, man. Because we need saving. Because we ain't gonna win off this devil. He got his weapons, his technology, everything, man. We ain't gonna win this battle. The only way we're gonna win is stick to the scriptures and hold dear to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And that is also being outlawed in this world to speak upright. That's why he tried to ban everything, this devil. You see? Yeah, let me go back to the video. Bear with me.
Will hack his dreams, penetrate his subconscious, and rewire his thoughts. But there are brave scientists who are resisting the siren song of the globalist elite. 40 sleep researchers have signed an open letter calling on legislators to ban targeted dream incubation, TDI, according to Science magazine. In the letter, they warned that large multinational corporations who are working hand in glove with the World Economic Forum are already engineering the dreams of normal people and influencing their behavior. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the People's Voice Locals community to support the channel. The link is below this video. As Yuval Noah Harari, chief advisor to Klaus Schwab, recently admitted, the World Economic Forum is following in the footsteps of authoritarian dictators in pursuing the dream of eliminating privacy, monitoring everybody, and knowing everything you think, dream, feel, and do.
When dictators always dreamt about completely eliminating privacy, monitoring everybody all the time and knowing everything you do, and not just everything you do, but even everything you think and everything you feel. Whether it's a tyrant in ancient Greece or whether it's Stalin, they always dreamt about it. They could never do it because it was technically impossible. Now it's possible.
These dreams of Harari.
You see? So, but the world is not controlled by evil elites. These are evil people, man. And they are control everything, and this is where your government, your leaders are going to these meetings. The WEF, Davos, Bilderberg. This is what they're talking about: how to enslave the people, man. And you people, a lot of people are sleeping on this. Yeah, conspiracy. No, it's no conspiracy. This is out of the mouth of the devil himself. I don't make this up. This is out of the mouth of the devil himself. You hear what he's saying, man? It is possible now because dictators always was dreaming about to totally control the people, totalitarianism. Because that is what it's all about. Enslaving people. That's why I call this also a digital enslavement, what is about to come. That's why all these agendas, this climate change agendas, the sustainable goals, all these things are pushing to total control, the fourth industrial revolution. There's no joke, man. And that plan to the demic was a forerunner to see if people are going to comply. And a lot of people complied. They set people against each other. Yeah, you don't have the juice, the snake juice, so you cannot come in. You cannot go in the store because you don't have the snake juice. You need to wear a diaper on your face. You see? That is what was going on, man. Because why? It was an experiment to see if you're going to comply. That is what is really going on. Because why? Hey, we're talking about the devil, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's the devil where the Bible speaks of. This was prophesied that this is what he's going to do. That's why the Most High said, Esau I have hated. And that's why they don't want to be associated with the Edomites out of the Bible. Because they are those people. And from the beginning, they were evil, 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 evil. He's our wicked twin brother, man. And he's evil to the core. but always pointing his finger that you so-called Jakes and Israelites, and a lot of you are evil too, I know. But he is the one that is the evil of evilers. He's the cunning one. He's that snake. Matter of fact, let me go to another precept. Bear with me. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4. You see? Because this devil, constantly, every day he need to do something evil, man. He thrives on evilness, making the people weary, because he lives on that energy of you feeling depressed and weary and afraid, especially that if you are afraid, and you saw it with what was happening in these previous years. What's going on, man? People were afraid. People was living really like, oh shit. That's why people was going against each other. Stay out of my neighborhood. 6 feet there, 6 feet, and that number 6. They love that number 6. 6 feet the distance. People were going against each other. Meanwhile, they having parties and was living it up, and they wasn't following the rules, their own rules that they set up. Only when the camera was on, then they start to doing those things so called that was that they follow also their rules. But it was multiple stories and articles came out that they was having big parties, mansion parties, do all kinds of things, and your plebs, that is what they call us, the plebs, couldn't do nothing, man, and they had to obey, you see. But hey, man, man, we dealing with the devil, man. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. You see? These devils don't sleep, man. They need something wicked to happen before they really can have some little good feeling and, have some rest. But they ain't resting till they do something evil, man. And you would think, man, if I had all that money, I was a trillionaire, man, I'll be at ease, man. Why would I? This not in my nature, in my heart, in my spirit, to bothering other people. No, I'm gonna help people, man. Make sure that everything in this world is governed at the best of my ability, man, with no malicious intentions. But these devils have only malicious intentions. Ill will. Because why? They're wicked. That is in their nature. They are creating shortages, chaos, and the Romans did the same thing too, and that's why that whole empire fell down. And what you see nowadays, a representation of Rome. Esau, Edom, they are the Romans, man. They are the Edomites. They are the same people come back in the Renaissance time and build their whole kingdom again in wickedness like Rome. That's why we see all the buildings, the government buildings, everything is a resemblance of Rome. That's why in the Bible it's stated that it's spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. You see it, man. They got the big obelisk from the Egyptians. The Sodom and Gomorrah agenda is pushed as the hardest. So yeah, the daughter of Babylon is spiritually Egypt, is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. You can see it. If you have spiritual eyes, you can see those things. You can see like, the scriptures are on point. There's no denying. So yeah, man. Let me go to that word mischief. And I made this lesson before, but my mic was not on, so I have to do the whole lesson over, man. So yeah, you know what it is, man. Just Satan messing with a lot of things lately. And that's also one thing. Satan is everywhere, man. Try to, disrupt everything, man. So if you're not strong, rooted in the spirit, hey man, you can fall off, man. Also us, man, that are in the truth, man, and especially us that in the truth, man. Satan want to have you like with Peter, man. You know that Yahweh said, hey, hey, Satan tried to sift you out, man. Because why? Especially if you are a man of the Lord, man. He wants to have your soul, man. Because you, all these other ones, he got them already, but he wants you, man. Because why? You are the side of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Uh, the word, the word. Salakia, yeah, Salakia. I was a little bit distracted, distracted. Salakia. Okay, the word rawa'ah, to be bad, to be evil, to displeasing, to be sad, to be injurious, be evil, to be wicked, be evil ethically, to do an injury or hurt, and that is what they constantly are doing, you know, injury of hurt, you know, because this is what they're all about, Salakia. This is what they're all about, man. You know, that is mischief what they are creating constantly, man. You know, uh, um, go to do evil or wickedly, mischief, to break, shatter, quarrel, to break, broken, participle, Salakia, to be broken in pieces, be broken asunder. In the Strong's definition, properly to spoil, literally by breaking to pieces, figuratively to make or be, good for nothing, ea, bad, salakia, bad physically, socially, or morally, afflict, associate selves by mistake, break down in pieces, displease, be bring evildoer, entreat man, show self-friendly by mistake, do harm, do hurt, behave self, deal ill, you know, yeah, and ill. They are really ill intentions. Everything that what they are doing, vibrations, what they're pushing, it's all about wickedness, man. It's all about hurt people, man. You see? Do punish, still vex. Yes, it's vexing you with the mischief, with the wickedness, wicked doer, be wicked doerly, be deal, do worse. You see, but that is what it is, man. That is that mischief, man. So let me go to verse 17. Salakia, let me read it again. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, or lest they cause some to fall. And in the NLT, for evil people can't sleep until they have done their evil deed for the day. They can't rest until they have caused someone to stumble. You see, so they, Salakia, I almost start to speak Dutch. They cannot rest. They cannot rest till they have something that somebody stumbles so that they can put somebody down. You see, and this is their whole. Their whole vibration that they push, man. This is what they are all about. This is their nature, to be wicked. You know, to be evil. And that is that vibration that we feel in all over the earth. That evil vibration of wickedness, man. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You see? And that is not literally bread that they're eating, but that is what they are all about. Their whole embodiment is about evilness constantly, every day. And they drink the wine of violence. Though they going all over the earth creating all wars, what they did with in the slave trade with the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the so-called Negroes. Is that not an violence what they did? They are not going all over the earth creating proxy wars, Ukraine, Sudan, Palestine, Syria, Libya, Gaddafi. Everything that they did was all about violence, man. That is the Edomite for you, man. You see? And sometimes he sits behind the coalitions. That is a proxy war. They are creating wars, and they are the one who financing those groups to go at it with each other. But they are behind it. That is what Esau Edom does, man. Constantly creating violence, wars. So in the NLT, they eat the food of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Let me go to that word bread, because this is not literally bread. Salakia, getting a little bit tired because it's the second time I did this lesson. Because bread is in the Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew is lacham. You see? Bread, food, grain, bread, corn, food in general, Strong's definition. Food for man or beast, especially bread or grain for making it, show bread, eat food, loaf, meat, victuals. But it means it is not literally bread, but it is what they are embodying, So let me go back to the video.
Harari and his WEF colleagues are well on their way to realization. Having a corporation needle its way into your dreams is definitely a scenario you'd see play out in a cyberpunk story, but it's actually happening in reality.
Do I think planting dreams into people is ethical?
Cause Light is one of the companies who's been given access to the technology in order to gain the trust of gullible members of the public who are happy to be experimented upon. Some people learned nothing from the COVID pandemic. I know I should eat healthier, but I don't. Doctors say that I should eat about 6 cups of fruit and veggies cups of fruit.
Stimulus film about
Code TPV. Meet Deirdre Barrett, dream psychologist, editor of the academic journal Dreaming, and WEF contributor.
I'm Deirdre Barrett. I'm a dream psychologist. I teach courses on dreams and do dream research. My doctorate is in clinical psychology, and I'm editor-in-chief of their journal Dreaming. When Course first approached me, they wanted to know if it would be possible to incubate an ad in a dream. I told them that there is a way, if you've got cooperative subjects, to do dream incubation and influence their dream content.
The idea was that we're trying to place this.
You see? And this devil is searching everything out, man. He's studying everything, He go to the nitty gritty of things, You got to give it to this devil, man, because he really dissect everything to know and study it, to get into it, But that is the beauty of it. The Most High created him, man, and gave him a certain piece of knowledge to do whatever he need to do on this earth. Let favor show unto the wicked. But they're always going to do wickedly, They're going to follow the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So Esau is created, and the Most High gave him some knowledge. That's why he is also the cunning beast in the field. Because like in the book of Genesis with Adam and Eve, it was not literally a snake was talking with Adam and Eve. You Christians need to stop that. It was a man with traits of a snake, like Esau Edom, with the characters and the character and the snake traits, cunning, slithery, double forked tongue, speaking with you. That was what it was, man. And that is the same with Esau Edom. You see? So, let me go to another scripture. Bear with me. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 5. Go straight to the point. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Privily, they say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. You see? So they encourage themselves in an evil matter. You see, and they knock on their chest, and say, hey, the evil, what we're doing is good. It's the best thing that has happened to you. Hey, the climate change, man. Y'all people, you're eating too much meat. You need to stop eating meat, and that is encourage themselves in an evil manner because it is not true. It's nowhere in the Bible that said that you cannot eat meat since man was on the earth, because meat got got proteins and things that a man need. You need to eat bugs. That is encourage you in an evil manner because it's evil. Because a lot of these bugs is making you sick. Hey, studies have shown that if humans start to eat certain bugs, you're gonna die. You're gonna be sick, man. And these devils are all about to making you sick. That's why the food is poisoned, genetically engineered food, what we eat in, no seeds in the fruit. That's why you have no benefits and get your proteins and all the things that you need to be a strong person on this in this world, man. Chemtrails all over in the sky, with all kinds of strontium, all kinds of shit they push in this on this earth. Because why? Esau's the devil. That's why people are sick. People cannot think straight. Because all the chemicals that they put in your food, what they spread in spraying in the air, it's making people sick, man. That's why the earth is given in the hand of the wicked, and that is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because he is causing all these things. He's the blame for all these things, but always try to deflect and say that it is somebody else, because this is how the devil operates. You see? And in the NLT, they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set the traps in secret, because that is what they do. In secret, they try to set the traps. Nowadays, they're really bold about it. But back in the before 2020, they was not really open like they are now for what the agenda is and what they try to do. You see? But back in the days, it was like, hey, man, they was keeping things secret, setting traps. Who will ever notice, they ask. Because they'd be like, hey, the Most High ain't seeing it. Who will see them? And that's why these so-called, these agencies, like the Dutch Homeland Security, and are talking like, extremist conspiracists saying that the global elites are ruling the earth and they are dangerous, so we need to put a stop to it. Because why? You are working for the same elites, and they don't want to be exposed on that level, They have their henchmen, like your politicians, who do the dirty work and need to be in front and take the heat. It's not them. They don't want to take that heat, and they want to sit in the back and financial and pulling the strings, financing the things and pulling the strings. You see? So yeah, man. Verse 6, they search out iniquities, because this is the point. They accomplish a diligent search. Like I'm saying, they dissect in everything. They search out everything, and especially iniquities, Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. You see? And in verse 6, as they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. And now, what is that perfect plan? To go in your conscious, subconsciously, go in your dreams to control you, to put their narratives in your mind, go under your skin, surveillance you. That is their perfect plan. Lock you up in 50-minute cities that you cannot go outside anymore so much. Depopulation. That is the plan. A perfect plan. You know, it's like a Hannibal Smith inside joke always says from the A team. I love when a good plan is working, but your plan ain't gonna work, devil. Because it's gonna work for a bit, and then you're gonna face the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. That is what is gonna happen with you. You see? And that is already written. The victory of the saints is written, man, in the holy scriptures. This whole thing is gonna play out, and you're gonna go down, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. You see? Because a new kingdom is gonna come, and you ain't gonna be in it and telling people what to do anymore. You're gonna be on the bottom of the bottom, man. You're gonna be the last. You're gonna be the tail, and Jacob is gonna be the head. You see? So let me look up that word iniquities. Bear with me. You see? Afal, evil. You see? Injustice, unrighteousness, wrong, violent deeds of injustice, because that is what you're doing, man. Injustice of speech, injustice generally. There we go. Yeah, moral evil, iniquity, perverseness, Salakia. But that is what it is. Your plans and everything that you are plotting and scheming, your agendas is perverse, unjustly, unrighteously, wickedness. That is your whole ammo. Everything what you're doing is pure wickedness, man. You see? Yeah, man. So I need to do something very quick, and I'm gonna come back. So I'm gonna make a part 2. Bear with me, and I'm gonna make a part 2. So with that, I want to say shalom.